Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today, I'm really excited for this one. This will be the Dragon Age Veilguard main theme, done by Hans Zimmer of all people, which is completely mind-blowing. I had absolutely no idea that Hans Zimmer was even attached to this game, let alone did the main theme. Hans Zimmer is one of the most prolific composers when it comes to movies and stuff like that. He's done so many that are just so amazing. The Pirates of the Caribbean themes, the Dark Knight Rises, I believe, something like that. Like some of the Dark Knight films anyways, like just so many movies, like too many to list because there's just so many he's done. And the fact that he did music for a video game here is a really high bar for what this could be. Like, I have no idea what to expect going into this, but I'm super excited. And yeah, I'm excited to play the game too because it looks amazing. But anyways, if you've got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And I'd also like to thank my Patreon supporters because without their support, I wouldn't be able to continue doing this. So thank you all very much. And without further ado, let's check out the Dragon Age Veilguard main theme. No, it's gonna be epic. Already, we've definitely got some hallmarks of Hans Zimmer style music. You got the string in the background, the adding a tone of menacing or dread to the song, like some tension, and you have the horns coming in behind that, and it just sounds so epic. Like, that's just one thing about Hans Zimmer music, is it's always epic. I don't think there's ever been Hans Zimmer music that isn't just incredibly epic. And it just adds so much to the feel of a piece of content, and I have a feeling it'll do the same for this game. Like, I can't wait to experience it in game and stuff like that because it's already so epic and it's only a minute in and building so nicely. I'm curious how much more it'll build and how much crazier it'll get, because it's gonna get crazy. There's still the tension and dread that was there from the beginning, and it's continuing on because you have to have tension in an epic song like this. But there's also elements of hopefulness and adventure, which is kind of what's necessary here. Like, there's obviously some kind of tension going on because there has to be for a story to progress and stuff like that. And especially an adventure, like fantasy story like this, you need some kind of action and tension. But again, you can feel the adventurous notes coming in there too. And the feeling of the song is like a hero. Like, this is like Hero's theme essentially, and you are that hero in the game. Like, it's really well done. He's Hans Zimmer is a master at doing this. And Lauren Balfe, I'm not exactly sure who that is. Maybe it's an EA or someone who's worked on Dragon Age in the past, I don't know, but they both made amazing music here already. now we're getting a lot more intense again. The string melody is faster paced now. There's a lot more frantic strings, and you got the blah going on in the background, like the Inception kind of blah a little bit. And just the percussion's also a little heavier now. Like, it's starting to get a little more intense now that we're getting near the middle bit, and it'll probably crescendo here probably in the next minute or so, or I don't know, maybe in the next 2 minutes. But yeah, it just keeps building and building, and they're doing a fantastic job. I mean, again, these are master composers, and it shows very clearly. So here, I was expecting it to kind of just keep building, but I mean, again, they know what they're doing. They ended up stripping everything away, took away the kind of tension feeling, and just went in with a more kind of heroic feeling. And like, the sense of adventure is rife with this music. You can feel it, like the hopefulness and the excitement of a new adventure and stuff like that. That's where this feels here. A little bit more meaningful, a little bit more like emotional than we had before, where it was just high action kind of set pieces for the music and stuff like that. And I'm curious where it's going to go from here, because I'm guessing it's going to build back into that kind of more epic feeling, and the tension will come back. This is the tension coming back with a vengeance. Like, I wasn't sure that they would go this hard with it, but it works so well. Like, the drums coming in just so heavy, and the strings get a little more frantic, a little more menacing, a little more intense overall. Like, this is fantastic. Like, again, just showcasing how skilled Hans Zimmer is at making music in general and composing just different melodies. And I don't know if he's ever done video games before, but this is stunning. Like, obviously he's killed it in this one. Like, it's incredible already, and we still got like 2 minutes left. I feel like that section of the song was like introduction of the boss, like the big bad evil person in the game, big bad evil guy, as we call it in D&D. But yeah, that was such an interesting section, so intense, and now we kind of break back into the main theme of the song, which again has little bits of tension, but overall it's just very adventurous, very like I don't know, a hero song, like I said, a theme for a hero, and it just works so well. interesting there was a little bit of dissonance in the very end there, like the string or that kind of piano melody that came in, I think. Like, really unique and really well done. Like, overall, this was stunning. Like, it was everything I hoped for the theme for this game and more. Like, Hans Zimmer just absolutely blew me away here. Like, this is a man who knows exactly what he's doing when it comes to compositions. And, like, this one was definitely reminiscent in some ways of other high fantasy, like, action movies and stuff like that. Like, you could hear kind of things that would fit really well in Lord of the Rings, things that would fit really well in, like, Skyrim and things like that. Like, it just, the themes are very similar in these different games, but because they're all adventurous, high fantasy, like, action set pieces, music and stuff like that, and this fits really well, but it also sets itself apart in many ways. Like, the main melodies just are very unique to this game, and I feel like they'll hold on, like, and keep going, and people will praise them to no end because of just how unique they are and how well they are done. And I'm excited to see, like, if Hans Zimmer had a part in the rest of the songs of the game, because if that's the case, then this soundtrack is going to be absolutely stunning. Like, this song is already stunning, but I can only imagine how the entire game would be if it's entirely composed, at least in part, by Hans Zimmer, because it's just, this is someone who has just years and years, decades of skill and experience when it comes to creating music and masterpieces, and this certainly kind of falls in that line. Like, it's just so incredibly well done, and you can tell the skill and the ability of the composers throughout the entire thing. Like, the way that the melodies shift up and the way that everything was stripped away at that kind of middle point, and it went a lot more intense, a little more heavy and everything like that, and then built back into the main theme. Like, it was all just so masterfully done, and this song was just stunning. Like, I'm hoping the game is as good as this song is, because if it is, then this will be like 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, like, it'll be huge. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and until next time, later days, folks.